Good day, what is your thoughts on Kuro Games apology compensation? My thoughts on the apologems, I think they were not needed. I think that community of Wuthering Waves is spoiled and greedy. That's my take. Let's play Brand. Let's give them support. And we're gonna take the shield. Kuro already gave us a lot of free stuff, and I don't think a free 5-star is needed actually. That's my take on it. I mean, free stuff is fine, but too much is too much. We don't need to be this much greedy. Oh, and I got hit right away. Bow, bum, bum, bow. Okay, this is gonna be easy, right? You got free 5-star weapon dispatch for MC2. Yep, exactly. Exactly, and we already got free 5-star character. So you wouldn't agree with the player that are saying that is not enough and the guaranteed banner would be better. The guaranteed banner is different matter. I would actually agree that for the anniversary banners, it would be better if they gave us 100% on the character we wanna pull. But at the same time, what about the people who spend so much astrites on the first banners? They would feel robbed. Or some people who spent real money to get the character, they would feel robbed. Did you thought about that? I'm not saying it's a bad, thing to have 100%. I would actually, prefer if they are 100%. Then I would even consider pulling for a character. But I really don't think we should be this spoiled as a player base. But at the end of the day, this whole thing would have been avoided if they just gave us a free unit. And I guess free-to-play would be happy. And that's about it. Me personally, I'm not a whale. I don't spend a lot of money in Wuthering. I do spend some. So my point of view is kinda different from free-to-plays. And I hope with this I answered your question. We got 3 5-star, I pray that they are not 100%, cause yeah, I got every character, exactly. Even if you are a free-to-play, pretty much you can get every character in this game, cause Kuro gave us so much astrites, so much wishes every patch. It's possible for free-to-play to get every character in the game. How do I know? I know cause I got friends who are free-to-play. So you wouldn't agree with the comparison to that of the Genshin anniversary. Do you want me to show you what was the anniversary of Genshin, Mr. Spoiled? Okay, let me show you what was the year 1 anniversary of Genshin, and then you decide. Let me just find the picture. And then you decide. I honestly think that Wuthering community is a bunch of spoiled players and greedy. Okay. Now, look at this picture. This is the picture that this was the anniversary of Genshin on year 1. I was there. I played it. And you think that this is better than what Kuro gave us? My dude. No. Understand that these aren't my views. This is going to be... Yeah, okay. Chinese players. Yep, okay. Understandable. Me personally, yeah, what they said. What they said. We should be happy what they give us, and compared to the other type of these games, we can't compare Kuro to the other types of gacha, because this is action RPG, and it's PvE only for now, right? It's PvE. So there is no, you need to have every new meta character, blah blah, every patch, right? I know this is my view. I might be wrong, I might not be wrong. This is my stance on the whole thing. I really think that we got plenty. Those of us are just as bad, if not worse. China is saying that these rewards are bad. I don't know. We are getting how much was it? 37 free wishes, and now it's 67 after the update. So right now it's 67 free wishes. Then we're getting a glider. We are getting a glider and the wings for free. Bunch of materials. I don't know. I think it's enough. Personally, I think it's enough. I don't know. That's just me. I'm actually not asking for too much. I'm only a new player to this space and been playing for 1 week, and I'm just got to Euro 15. Yeah, okay. For me personally, this is fine. Personally, if they decide to give a free unit, I'm fine with that too. I got zero issues with that. If they decide, but I'm pretty sure that in the future they're gonna give you know, a free stuff, the unit, more weapons and stuff, as we already saw. Like just this last patch, they gave us a free sword, this sword. Then on the 1.2 update, we got this guy for free, right? This guy for free, and every new player who joined the game got a selector for a five-star weapon. So one of these, right? And this one. And they got a selector for a unit, pretty much. So I don't know. For me, I think that's you know, really good from a gacha game. So I won't complain about the anniversary rewards. Coda 2, I think I started like few weeks before it dropped, but I don't know. You talking about the standard weapon or what, Alien? Then the new rumors are being stated that it was intentional and Kura could give at least another free 5-star unit at least at its anniversary. Intentional? You think it was intentional that they didn't give us free? Look, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I would be happy for the new people who joined the game to get free stuff. I'm happy for that, because if you get more new people, the game gonna be just better and better. More people, better game, right? I'm fine with that. Even if they don't give me, if they give you, it's fine. I'm fine with that. They said it was intentional that we didn't get good rewards for this anniversary. Intentional. So they wrote that in some kind of post or something that I didn't read, because the post I read, they pretty much just bowed down and gave us how much? 20 more pulls? No. 30 more pulls, yeah. In the post I read. Chinese forums. I don't know, dude. I don't know, dude. China is weird. China is weird. You should not believe that. You should not believe that. I doubt it's true. There is plenty of stuff that is wrong there. I would not believe this rumor at all. How is my stamina? I can do one. Yeah, I can do one run for the gauntlets. One run for the gauntlets. Let's spend the stamina. Well, I'm gonna ask you now as a new player, if you enjoy this game, even without the free shit. Do you enjoy the game? Had prior experience being day one in Genshin as a free-to-play, and my experience stands as free-to-play as well in Wuwa, and I will say there are systems in Wuwa I enjoy more than Genshin and certain concepts. Okay, so you are a Genshin day one player. Do you still play Genshin? I mean, since you come to this game, I would assume no. Maybe you do enjoy still playing Genshin. But yeah, some stuff are better here than in Genshin, 100%. But there is a lot of stuff that needs to be fixed. Wuthering, it is a good game, but there is still a lot of room to improve. So, yeah, let's slap the fallacy. He's the easiest. But there are certain systems that I don't enjoy, like ecosystem in particular. I find challenges to be made. Yes and no. Yes and no. Echo at its core, it's better than the Genshin artifact system at its core. But some stuff can definitely be tweaked around. It's easier to get a character built in Wuthering than in Genshin. Like, way easier. Then the cost to farm resources. Yeah, but listen, it's not like you're gonna build a new unit in like 1 week. At least you need to play, I don't know, 1 month, 2 months. Then you're gonna, start building unit after unit. Then you're gonna farm and all that shit. The curve is harder. No, I don't agree with you. When I started Wuthering, we didn't have events that gave us the stuff to upgrade the units. They added the upgrade materials after on the events, so it was even harder at the beginning of Wuthering. So I can't agree with you on that. Right now, it shouldn't be that hard. As long as you do your events and stuff, you should be able to get some sort of rewards, right? So I don't think the curve is harder than it was before. And I still think that Genshin got way harder curve. It's way more annoying and it wastes way more stamina than this game. Dude, new domain dropped in Genshin a few months ago and only have 1.5 artifacts. Exactly. 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 Oof, I died. Exactly. In Genshin you need to farm every domain and you can't farm the artifacts in the world. Yeah. It's just... I'm not saying that Wuthering ecosystem is perfect. I'm not saying that. But it's way better than the Genshin. Oh, come on. How I keep dying. I'm telling you from my experience as a player, I have at least 3 units to build up and cannot even farm for 1. I mean, if you've been playing... wait, how long did you say you were playing? 2 weeks, 1 week, 1 month. So it's not a surprise, right? You 1 week, yeah, it's just 1 week, dude. It's week 1. I remember in Genshin, I finished my catching when I arrived at Inazuma. I finished my catching all the talents and shit. And the talents were RNG to farm. Wuthering is not RNG to farm. Wuthering is not RNG except the echoes. And even the echoes you can pretty much, farm them all day if you want to. Of course, I don't expect goblet on set server. Yep. Imagine getting a good goblet in Genshin. Never, ever in my life, I got a good goblet in Genshin. So the more you play this game, this Wuthering, you will see that the system is better, but there is still room to improve. So yeah. What we need to do as as players is to give feedback. There is open channel in Wuthering Discord, and they accept feedback from every player. But there is hard RNG in Wuwa. Do you know how many times I had to RNG bosses to get crit rate echo? As long as it takes. As long as it takes. But from my experience, it ain't that hard. Some days are unlucky for sure. Some days are unlucky. I know. I remember, you know, farming a boss, and in that day I'm only getting HP defense, and I'm not getting any crits. And then I log in the next day, I'm only getting crit damage, crit rate. I had some characters to farm in Genshin 2, and Wuwa compared feels much easier to build. Exactly. Now tell me, how long do you need to get crit rate in Genshin? Exactly. How long do you need to get a crit rate in Genshin compared to Wuthering? Like getting a helmet crit rate in Genshin, it can take you 1 year to get a good crit rate helmet compared to Wuthering, where you can farm every day. At this point, we can't even compare these two games. Wuthering is just better at doing this stuff. Yeah, like forever, exactly. Like forever. I played Genshin for 4 years, and I can count on one hand how many good echoes, artifacts I have on set. Let's say, for example, crit rate or hydro goblets or whatever. I can count them on one hand. This was a long run. Took almost 5 minutes. To me, the only good kill system they announced is that there are no more cooldown on bosses. Yep. That's good too. Oh. I guess he wanna do the dragon. Yeah. And keep in mind they're adding more and more stuff. They're just adding more and more stuff. It's gonna get better and better. Oh, come on, pick Phoebe. Pick Phoebe, come on. Pick Phoebe. Phoebe. I guess we're gonna suffer again. But it's fine, listen, they're gonna update and they're gonna give us more stuff. From 1.0, how the game was, up until now, is getting only better. And let's hope it gets better and better. There are systems that were created to get more artifacts and modify many stats and substats in Genshin. These people who are completely oblivious no longer play. No. No. What, you gonna get one artifact, one artifact reroll per month in Genshin, and you're calling this good and you wanna defend this? Brother, no. I no longer play Genshin, but I know what's going on in Genshin. I got friends who play Genshin. Do I show him my roles? Yeah, you can show him your roles in Wuthering. I pretty much know what's going on. My point is that system exists. Yeah, it exists, but it sucks. It exists, but it sucks. It sucks. My mouth. And I died again. I actually need to pay some attention. It exists, but it sucks. Overall, the grind game of artifact in Genshin is garbage. I mean, actually, we can pretend it's not even there, because it's garbage. I won't even try to, you know, to say it's there. It's garbage. It's garbage. Yep, they are trying to implement the system that you can roll only the main stat of the echo. So that's gonna make your farming little bit better. But I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be one artifact per patch, like in Genshin. Yeah, as I said, the system is not perfect, but it's definitely better than Genshin. I played Genshin for 4 years. I know what I'm talking about. I've been there since day one in Genshin. Mr. Dragon. But yeah, I kinda agree with you on that, they should give us the option to use the old echoes as a fodder. I kinda agree on that point, actually. That would be actually good. But listen, maybe in the future, if a lot of people complain, we're gonna get the changes we want. Because actually, the devs listen. It's not a meme. The devs actually listen. And there is a reason why I quit Genshin. It's not because I hate the game or anything. I don't have a problem with the game. I have a problem with the devs. I do like the game as a, you know, the game of Genshin. I like it. My problem stands with the devs. If I'm feeling like I'm being treated like a fucking garbage after 4 years, of course I'm gonna find a different game. Like I said, the issue is that the echoes partly, like I said, my issues is that the echoes partly and the main cost that is my experience I find. Just me, yeah, okay, that's fine. You have your own point of view, I have my own point of view. We can agree to disagree, I guess. But I can tell you, since I played Wuthering for 1 year now, that it's easier to farm stuff. I can just, yeah. Send pic, you could show. Yeah, I will show you the picture you sent, I guess. Give me a moment to finish this this lizard. No flame raiders. But if you play for a longer, then you will see that in some areas I was right, and maybe you have your own experience in different areas. But of course, every start of a new game, it's hard, and you need to farm stuff, and you know, stuff like that. That's understandable. But it will get better. It's fine. It will get better and easier with times. When you do the events, you do the stuff, you're gonna get materials, you're gonna get more shell credits. It's gonna get better. Then you're gonna do the holograms. You're gonna get materials there. That goblet is totally garbage. Yeah, we're gonna look at it in a second. We failed. Oh boy, I don't know how we failed that. Yeah, let's check this picture. Bam 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 bam. So this is the goblet that you rolled. Yep, looks good. Nice roll, my dude. One's had good stats and one gets what all rolls into defense. Yep, pretty much. That's Genshin for you. That's Genshin for you. Well, it is what it is. Wuwa Echo Grind is trash. It is what it is. I mean, my main issue with Wuthering is not even this, the tubes. My main issue is this. Premium tuners. That's my main issue with Wuthering. There is not plenty of tuners. The idea is to acquire to the new players experience to make it a bit more comfy. I'm not overall saying it's bad, but we cannot pretend it's not a concern. More comfy for the players. Do you see this? All this stuff here. This is all the echoes I'm not using. We're getting all these tuners are pointless. Yes, they are pointless. They should remove them from the game. Yes, I actually agree on this point. Tuners are pointless. But what I'm saying that you get plenty of ecos and you can pretty much farm ecos. You don't need to spend anything to farm ecos. You can pretty much press escape, go to your data bank, then go to your sets. You wanna build, I don't know, this, and you press on this mob because you need this mob, and you detect it, and it's easy. Why not give us the substats and use the tuners to give us granted double resources? Yes, actually I made a video about that not long ago, and I actually made the same point as you did now. Make us a re-roll for the subtest. I actually made a video about it. The same point you just made. But listen, at some point, if enough people complain, we gonna get. I don't know. For me, this is 1 year of playing. My shorekeeper is built fully. All the talents. My Changli is built fully with a weapon, with the echoes, with the talents. And I even saved. I didn't wail. I saved. Imagine saving in this game and getting S6 in 1 year. And still you can pull other units. Then I got Brand, fully built, all talents. Then I got Fib, fully built, all talents and echoes. Then I got Yao, fully built, with echoes and talents. Do you get my point? So all the units up to this guy are built. So up above Chiksa, all these units are built in 1 year. Can I show you actually this in the was it in the gallery? No, it wasn't in the gallery. Was it this? Yeah, okay, you can actually see it here. All these level 90 units are built in 1 year with full echoes and talents. Yes, you can overall farm, no guarantee, but there is RNG. Yeah, of course there is RNG. And I like echoes XP to raise them further XP to raise them, but I trust it got hundreds of bad echoes serve no purpose but to roll 5-star for a new garbage one. Yeah, pretty much if you get a bad echo, you just feed it into the other one and you just keep going and going, right? I love Genshin and all, but there is no world where it's better than Wuwa. Exactly. It is not like peasant builds. Yep, exactly. This is 1 year account with some money spent, every battle pass and Lunet subscription. And no, I did not wail on this account. I did invest some money, but I did not wail. This is 1 year experience. All these units, level 90 talents and echoes built. So there is not a world where Genshin is better than this. I remember in Genshin when I played for 1 year, I reached Inazuma and my 2 built units were Keqing and Jin. Which is why they should just make garbage echoes fodder that will make running more. Sure, yeah, sure. I completely agree on this point. But it is what it is. For now, this is what we got for now. I hope in the future that is gonna be more better for me, for you, and we're gonna enjoy farming more. Because at the end of the day, we just wanna build the new units and have fun, right?